Hello, my name is Lucy Chioma, an LDT student, and this is my week 5 discussion on the topic around what two videos, Babish videos and Daniel Scott videos teaches us about instructional video design. When I watched Babish and Daniel Scott videos for this discussion, I found myself laughing, learning and pausing to say, so this is what Dr. Salik has been trying to tell us about modern learners. And as I connected these videos with the model readings, it became clear to me that instructional video design today is not only about telling people what to do, but showing them in a way that feels human, intentional, and accessible. Babish speaks like someone inviting you to gist, laugh, and adventure. His narration is very informal but effective because it taps into emotion and curiosity, key elements that Meyer says deepens learning when the narration feels conversational. Scott, on the other side, is the opposite. He's slow, methodical, and gentle. His transitions are cleaner, steps are shorter, and pacing is steady. And he reflects what Govan and Jaffa described as designing text for comprehension, reduces complexity, and increases clarity. But both work for different reasons. Quality shapes trust, and that's very very simple. So when Babish zooms into his ingredients, when with clean lightning and his script shots, it immediately positions him as a competent person even before you think about whether he is a trained chef. But when Scott uses clean screen, clear cursor movement, and high resolution recording, the learners instantly feel safe, right? And he explains that accessible visuals reduces confusion and helps the brain process complex steps. Good visuals don't just look nice, they actually support learning. And this is from the reading of Hidalgo and Watson. I also had noticed that their tone were quite different. In Nigeria, we say that if the teacher does not have joy, the student will sleep. And to be fair, I would say that both creators understood this very well. Babish entertains you into learning, and Scott reassures you into learning. Their tones are different, but both are enthusiastic enough to build what the readings call teaching presence, a psychological signal that someone is guiding you. Monotone narration kills online learning, and their tone brings the content to life. So I absolutely feel like they were speaking to me. Babi speaks straight to my curiosity, and Scott was speaking straight to my learning goals. And this is what Gavenda and Jaffa meant when they said instructional material must guide the learner like a conversation rather than a lecture. So presence is not in the camera, presence is in the relationship that they build through voice, pacing, framing, and the energy. Together, these creators model everything I have read in this model without even quoting a single theory. Babish proved that engagement is not decoration, it is cognitive fuel. Scott proved that clarity is not optional, it is instructional equity. And then from the reading, especially stance, I was reminded that visuals are not just for decoration, they are functional tools to guide attention. And for Hidalgo and Watson, I learned that accessibility must be intentional. So clear layout, caption, readable fonts, none of this happened by accident. And this I've also reflected in my own video. And this hits home for me, especially thinking about the Da Vinci Resolve project that we are running at Carroll University. Students learn better when they feel connected. So instructors' presence is not luxury, it's actually a requirement. And Babi showed us how to be human. Scott showed us how to be clear. And the reading generally just showed us how to be accessible. For my Scaro assignment, I'm picking this and I'm using that to tell them that recording has to come with a very genuine welcome. In conclusion, Babish and Scott reminded me of something simple but powerful. A good instructional video is not just content, it's an experience. And our learners expect videos that feel alive, personal, and intentional. And as designers, our job is to merge theory with humanity so that learners don't just watch, but they understand. As I close this presentation, I want to acknowledge the sources that guide my thinking throughout this module. I also want to appreciate my AI mentor, Sophia Zhang, whose feedback helped me connect this reading to real life instructional design decisions. These references shaped how I analyzed the Babish and Scott videos and supported my reflection on effective instructional video design. Thank you.